Hey, hey! Hey guys, John here from the Super Awesome Geek Show. And yes, as the title suggested, and as you're seeing right here, I have two new collector books that I picked up. These are kind of old, like this says 2000, and I think this is an older one as well. 1997, it says. Wow. So these are kind of older books, but the point of them, well, the point is you'll see in just a minute. Mark at Blue Harvest, so it sort of clued me into this one, and then by the same company, I found this other one that's got Marvel and DC and stuff in it, and other lines, which I really like the way these are laid out, and they're smaller type books. They're the size of your hand in a sense. Cool pickups. If you want to see a couple cool pickups, I got Blue. They actually painted Blue correctly finally in the Jurassic line. So we have Blue here. I mean, they may have done them before, but I don't know. I didn't see them before, or the ones I did see, I thought there was something wrong with the way he was painted. But I guess it's a girl, yeah, because she has a baby in this movie named Beta. But yeah, really cool figure. Bendable arms, legs, tail moves, and you got a jaw that opens up. Head is on a swivel. I really dig these Jurassic World figures. I'm really having fun with the dinosaurs. I got a spiky thingy-saurus. That's what this is called, spiky thingy-saurus. And it has a ball joint head. I like my Stegosaurus and Kylosaurus, spiky dinosaur things like this. Yeah, when I saw that this was available, $7, I picked it up. It's a smaller one, All right, on to the books. Okay, let's see here. Let's look at the Star Wars one first real quick. I'll show you why I like these books, why I was attracted to them. I actually found these both in the shrink wrap, the original shrink wrap, so they're brand new versions. And right now they're running $10 to $20 with shipping, somewhere in that range. So you can get lucky and find them for really cheap, especially if you go for a used one that's beat up a little bit, because you don't really need them in the best shape. But some of the stuff I like about these particular books, what attracted me to it, is there's a really nice index, a table of contents. This book is also in German and English, by the way. So there's a German side and an English side for each one of these. But they talk about the various cards, how they're distinguishing variants, like the white strap on the leg and the no white strap on the leg, things like that. All their abbreviations, like where they came out. Variant mini pictures and things, accessories. And then we'll just go through their specials and exclusive. They talk about fakes and things like that. So there's a lot of pages here to go through, like, describing how this book is laid out. But we've got all the card backs and then the card fronts, and they do really good pictures here of the figures with their weapons and everything and accessories. And then, like I said, the variants and stuff. So even circling out things on the weapons to look for as far as variants go that were in some of the weapons. But as you can see, they show all the different card backs for a lot of the original Star Wars stuff. And we'll kind of skim through that because we all have books on that stuff. Oh, here's one for Joey, the Padawan collector. Ugnaught in purple and blue. And that's what I'm talking about. They're two totally different fabrics. The blue one is more fuzzy, and the purple one is more not fuzzy. It's a flat fabric. So that's what you're really looking for, is the two different fabrics, not the colors. If you see a fuzzy one in blue that's faded to purple, then it's truly been faded because it's fuzzy, and the purple didn't come in fuzzy. The blue came in fuzzy, The purple was a flat fabric. So they're totally two different fabrics. And they even talked about it way back in the year 2000. So it's a real variant. Don't be believing any of these modern people who are trying to tell you it's a fade, because that was 23 years ago and it's still in this book. So it's been there since the originals. The snap cape Luke there. And they talk about the red Bib Fortuna, which this claims was only in prototypes, where a lot of people today will tell you that Lily Letty made the red one, but I don't know. Things do change over time, though, because like this one doesn't mention the black stands with the silver horn, which is now a known variant, because it depends on where you lived in the world what colors you got. So like in 2000, no one knew about that variant, I don't think. Goes into Ewoks and Droids figures, which is cool. I remember having both of these vehicles, and I wish I had them today. I traded them, believe it or not. But this is what I really want to get into. This is what I really want to get into. Oh, by the way, I got these from cmitoys.com. And they did some cool postcards to describe their business. And they do new web content with cool prizes all the time. But I like that Boba Fett throne thing they threw together. Yeah. cmitoys.com. Dim Horizon Studio. So they were great. They gave me both these books brand new. Like I said, still in the cellophane. They were still wrapped when I got them. But you can see all the different card backs and variations of card backs. How many figures and what they showed on the back of each one. And that's what I like. And they also go into the EU ones, US ones. So you can really find all the different variations here. And look at with the different stickers and various things. So really cool. And they also point out like the long saber on a long tray, long tray with a short saber, short tray with a short saber, stuff like that. And then a green card. And then holograms, stickers, the film frame. So look at how many different Vaders there were. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. But they even talk about the variant cards on the back. So there was one with him standing and one with a close-up photo. So two different versions of that photo on the, you know. There's an interesting C-3PO variant where he's D3BO. I'm going to have to look for that one. Is that an Italy variant? They talk about the Boba Fett variant here, where Boba Fett version 1 had the half circle stripe thing, and then there was the full circle or dot that people call it. And then there was another version where the dot was on this hand but not on that hand. So that's a dot, no dot version. So it's cool that they even bring up a lot of that stuff. They talk about the Luke Jedi, black vest, brown vest, the different lightsabers that Luke had. And those are different. Look very closely, especially in the ridge area. You can see this is fatter and squatter. So the hands variant of Han, the open hand versus the C hand, closed hand, whatever you want to call it. So there's like, it's cool that they go through a lot of these variations. Something I'm interested in currently looking for is Yoda variants, trying to get all the Yodas on every card that came out. So there's a bunch of different ones here for Yoda. And then same with episode 1 when we get there. I'm trying to get all the different episode 1 Yodas. Yeah, those famous R5D4 variants. Straight trigger versus J trigger or L trigger. I mean, it goes through, sorry, I'm a little off camera, aren't I? It goes through pretty much everything, which is really cool. Even the tabs, how one had an arrow and one didn't, you know? So different things to look for. The holes in the Jawa, no holes version, holes on the feet. So there's like, they really point out the variance in Greedo, yellow knee versus green knees, or blue, whatever you want to call it. So like lots of different variations there. The mail away stuff, the ones with the coins. More mail away stuff. The sets. And then they get into vehicles and other things like that. Play sets and stuff. I really want some of these play sets, like the Endor bunker. I want this Death Star hallway one. Like there's some stuff I really want from this. These are really cool, these 3-packs. I really like the way those look. It's something I didn't really know was in Europe, you guys got green carded ones. And so I guess we did some in the US here. And red carded in Europe and Italy. Where most of the US we only got the purple. So I'm going to look for some of these red carded Shadows of the Force. That'd be cool to have. I was previously unaware that that had ever happened. And then here we go, episode 1, Toys R Us stuff. They talk about all the card backs again. So you can find most versions of each card with these different card backs. So the front of the card might look one way, but then you're going to find it with all like 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 different card backs. So it's very interesting to see how there was so many different variations in the card back itself for episode 1. It makes hunting these things almost impossible because you're going to find like a million different variations of every single one of them. And like I said, I'm going for Yodas here. There's a couple things I wanted to point out. Yeah, there's even different dialogue in the in some of the backs as far as what it tells you what they say. This Yoda here, yeah. So there's like a Yoda 2-pack, a Yoda Europe, Yoda US with episode 1 on it, and Yoda US with no episode 1. In the US, you most commonly find this version. This one is very difficult to find, and where this might run you $5 or $10, this might run you 30 to 40. So, and this is the one I need still. I'm still trying to find this one. It's even hard to find online. I might find 1 or 2 at a time. But the other interesting thing is these 2-packs with the battle droid. Apparently, almost every figure came with these 2-packs. So I kind of want to find a few more of these figures that had the 2-pack. And then, as you'll see, we'll get into this. Even the battle droid himself came as a 2-pack with another battle droid. So that's very interesting. One thing to be aware of with this book, look at this. It's a brand new book and I've already got a page falling out. Like really, I literally just opened the plastic before looking at this. So that's something to keep in mind with these books. I guess they're fragile. Like that would be a cool one. Watto with the droid would be a cool one to get. The Emperor with a droid. But there's something else here that I wanted to point out coming up. Where was it? I flipped through this real quick and I saw something that here it is. Something I didn't know about before was that you can get Anakin with a pit droid, Obi-Wan with a pit droid, Maul with a pit droid, and I don't have these with pit droids. So I want to try to find them with pit droids now. I've got a lot of Darth Mauls also, but not one with the pit droid. So that's pretty cool. And then they have the harder to find ones that were only in the US apparently. There's no European version of those 4 figures. So that's why they're so difficult to find in Europe. Where over here, I found them pretty much right away. So that's another interesting thing. I want this set. That character looks cool, so I really want this set. Yeah, all the ships, we go into 2-packs, large size things, play sets and stuff. This also clued me into, we're all familiar with these first 4 accessory packs and how they're pretty much worthless, but there's 4 more, and one of them has the hyperdrive, so I didn't even know that existed. That's pretty cool. 12-inch ones, and then Hasbro 12-inch. So it's a really cool book that has a comprehensive list and look at everything that came out, and even goes into some other space toys like Black Hole, Flash Gordon, which I need. I need these too. So, but yeah. Wow. And Battlestar Galactica, which I need. And then the index were in the back. But pretty cool book, other than the fact that it's already falling apart. But I don't care. It's not something I need to keep mint. It's going to be used as a reference. I mean, so it doesn't matter to me. I'll just make sure the pages stay in order. But hopefully this one stays together just a little bit better. But let's take a look. We got the action figure collector. You know what? We're doing these as 2 videos. All right, I'm going to stop here. So that was a look. That was a look at Star Wars collector, Star Heroes collector in the year 2000. Sue Verlag GmbH Collectors Mall Service LC. Action figure price guide. It's a German company. So if you want to check it out, there you go. But really cool book. So thanks a lot for watching. I'll do the action figure I'll do the action figure collector guide in a second video. So tune in. I'll post it at the same time. So you got both videos. All right. See you later, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on the next one. May the Force be with you. Happy May the 4th. Happy Star Wars Day. We'll see you later, guys.